Danapriyo Parvadiraj Paryushan Mahaparva. These 8 days are a period of spiritual cleaning, but we can do real spiritual cleaning only when we understand the importance and benefits of whatever we are doing. How many of you pray every day? Hello, how many of you pray every day? Yes, most of you. But today I want to ask you, why do you pray? Why do you pray? Why should you pray? If everything happens because of your own karmas, then why should you pray to Paramatma? Today, I have come to tell you some deep secrets about prayer. Paramatma has said when positive feelings arise in your heart, at that time you are able to destroy one type of karma which is called antray karma. We see many people, you tell them something just once and they remember everything. You give them any problem and he will tell you, just put a screw over here and your entire machine will start working. He just touches any device with faults and it starts working. Paramatma has said every soul has extraordinary powers which he can activate if he destroys his Viryantarai karma. Every single soul has these powers. But the problem is that our Antaraya karma creates a layer on top of that powers. Antaraya means an obstruction. The positive feelings which arise in our heart when we recite any prayer, mantra, or any other spiritual verse delete all the karmic layers on our soul. You may have heard that after Manglik, we say अंगूठे अमृत वसे लपटी तना भंडार गुरु गौतम ने समरिये मन वांछित फल दाता. In reality, nobody can do any good or bad to anyone else. Whatever happens with us happens only because of our good luck and bad luck. But yes, Prabhu has said that somebody or something can act as a catalyst, a nimit. Someone's grace, someone's blessings can act as a catalyst. Someone can also make your impossible looking task possible because of the special powers they have. In Agams, there are many examples of different Guru Bhagwans and powerful persons. They would only give blessings to someone and their disease would get cured. In Sri Uvai Sutra, Prabhu has shown 28 types of special powers. These are called as Labdhi. that is spiritual attainment. खिलो सही, जलो सही, स्पर्शो sahi. With the mere touch of someone's hands, your disease, pain, and suffering can completely disappear. How? This is not a miracle. This is not a miracle. When a person's antrai karma reduces, his spiritual powers get activated. And by using those spiritual powers, he can bring a change in anybody's karmas too. Prabhu has shown that three types of changes can happen in your karmas. Udvartan, Apavartan, Sankraman. Someone can act as a catalyst to increase your karmas. Someone can act as a catalyst to destroy your karmas. And someone can also be a catalyst to change your karmas entirely. What do you mean by changing your karmas? Suppose your asata vedni karmas are active, and because of these karmas you have some disease, the pain you had given to someone in the past is getting reflected today, right? But at that moment, you did a prayer with positive feelings, or you recited any mantra with pure feelings. Now, do you know what will happen? Your positive feelings in that prayer or mantra will delete the layers of your own antray karmas. This is completely scientific. Now, because your antray karmas get destroyed, your special powers come out. And the minute those powers come out, the effect of your Vedni karma changes. To understand this, let us take a situation. You are on the road and a robber is coming towards you. He wants to rob you. He wants to rob you. But at that very moment, a policeman comes there. Now, what will happen? The robber was about to rob you, and that and you were also getting afraid, but the policeman arrived. Now, can the robber do any robbery? No. So Paramatma has said, Pratna is a process of bringing out your own powers. When the robber says the policeman, can he rob you? No. Instead, he will say that, no, no, no. I was just coming to meet you. I was just coming to meet you. What does that mean? There was a change in his intentions and behavior. In the same way, when your karmas undergo process called sankraman, that is conversion or transformation. Then there is a change in your karmas. Your asata vedni karmas itself starts giving you sata. The karmas which were going to give you pain start giving you comfort instead. And your positive and pure feelings have the power to bring a change in your karmas. Paramatma said, when your antray karmas get cleared, then 28 types of power get activated in your soul. And when these 28 types of powers get activated, a person can not only change his own karmas, but he can also change others' karmas. And with his mere touch, someone's karmas can change. There is a tradition in Jain philosophy that when you go to Maharaj and Mahasatiji, you hear Manglik from them, right? What is Manglik? Manglik is also a kind of prayer that gives birth to positive feelings inside us. It is said that whatever you do after listening to a Manglik is always successful. In reality, what happens in the process of Manglik? Paramatma said, when a person who is practicing pure vows of celibacy, who has left the entire materialistic world and his Viryantray karmas have been destroyed. When he says any positive words, those positive words create a protective layer around you. And for a long period of time, that layer stays around you. As a result, many bad karmas that you have can get converted into good karmas. Just like science says today that laser waves can destroy a stone in our kidneys. Now, without opening the stomach, those laser waves can destroy our kidney stone. Prabhu said that when your Virantrai karmas reduce, laser like powers start getting activated in your soul. When you do a prayer with pure feelings, such powers come around you. They not only show a positive effect on you, but can also show their effect on the opposite person. And because of that effect, his asata vedini karmas change and transform into sata vedini karmas. We often hear that I heard a manglik and all my problems got solved. I took blessings and then everything happened very smoothly. But what happens in reality? We should never believe in any miracles. We should never believe in any miracles. All powers have a logical and scientific reasoning. For example, 20 years back, nobody was ready to believe that you can talk to someone in America with cordless phones. But today, we believe it because mobile waves were discovered. In the same way, when our Viryantrai karmas reduce, these 28 types of powers come inside us. You have heard the story of Chandakoshik, the poisonous snake who had come to bite Prabhu Mahavir. But the rays and waves coming out from Prabhu's hands made his mind calm down. They changed his emotions and intentions. You may have often seen that you must be in a very angry mood. But when you go to any such special person, any guru, any saints, then you automatically become calm inside. You just went near him. Neither did he say anything. or did you say anything? But Prabhu said that such a powerful person's powers are in the area of 3.5 feet around him, which is called as his Augraha Bhumi. And that area keeps expanding as his powers keep increasing. And the one who comes in the Ugra Bhumi of such a powerful person, then what happens? Then his problem gets solved automatically. We feel very surprised. But what happens in reality? This is no miracle. You have just made use of those powers. So, how can you bring out these powers? When your antaray karmas get destroyed, such powers start coming out. And what is the solution to destroy your antaray karmas? Your pure feelings, your prayer, your devotion, respect. When you make your emotions stronger and stronger in a prayer, it can destroy your antaray karmas. You feel that you have just done a prayer. But prayer is not a subject that you have to simply say. Your mind, your soul, your emotions, everything connects with that prayer. When your entire existence gets deeply connected with that prayer, you will slowly realize that a protective layer is getting created around you. And this is completely scientific. Prabhu says that when you say a prayer, a white layer starts getting created around you. This is known as white aura or Shukla Lesya. When we are in any pure feelings, the powers lying within us start coming out. They create a protective layer around you. Many times, people come and tell me that they were traveling by car and saying, Oh Sagaram Stotra. Suddenly, the car met with such a big accident that it got completely destroyed. What happens in reality? A protective layer gets created around you, and Prabhu showed us all these secrets more than 2500 years back. But did we ever try to find out what has my Prabhu told me? What secrets has my Prabhu shown in his knowledge? Hello. You have to remember one thing from today's session. Prayer brings out the special powers that lie within us. And you can experience this too. If you have a big problem or arguments with someone, if something negative is happening, then immerse yourself completely in the pure feelings of prayer. And then meet that person within 48 minutes. He may have been very angry with you till yesterday. He may have shouted at you or done any other kind of negative behavior. But the moment you go after doing a prayer, he will not be able to do anything negative with you. Because there will be a protective layer of special powers around you. And why should we do this? If we go with a protective layer of such powers and the opposite person does not do any bad behavior, then his karmas will also stop. And the reflection of those karmas will also stop in the future. So, our intention should not be selfish. Our intention should be that may he also stay protected from any negative karmas. If our thoughts become selfish, that I am going with this protective layer, so now nothing will happen to me, then you will think only about yourself or about him too. When you do anything with a selfish motive, you don't get many benefits. But when you become selfless, even in this situation, I am taking a protective layer now. He will not get angry, he will not shout, and so his soul will also calm down. As a result, his future will also become better. I want to go with such intentions. Will this be selfish or selfless? If you go with selfless intentions, then what will happen? Will you be successful or will you fail? Whenever we meet others, are we selfish or selfless? Always remember one thing. If your feelings and intentions become pure, then you can change your surroundings and make them positive. Hello. And if your situations become positive, your feelings and intentions will also become pure automatically. Have you seen a prism? What happens when light enters a prism? It keeps reflecting the light on different walls inside the prism. In the same way, your pure feelings will create everything positive, positive, positive around you. Okay? Positive, positive, positive. शुभ थाओ सकल विश्वनु मंगल थाओ सकल विश्वनु कल्याण थाओ सकल विश्वनु शुभम भव श्रीम भव मंगलम भव ओके